Okay. Welcome to the September 19th Planning Board meeting, Town of Rensselaerville. On the agenda tonight is to approve the minutes from the September 5th meeting, the Union Hall Special Use Permit Public Hearing, the Babel annexation. Our first order of business is to approve the minutes from September 5th. Everybody's had a chance to review?
Yes.
I'll accept the motion.
I make a motion to approve minutes.
Motion by Dorothea, second by Carol. Motion carried.
For the record, just do the all in favor.
All in favor?
vote,
Aye.
just to make it clear.
Okay, so first up, we have the Union Hall Special Use Permit Public Hearing. Did all the mailers come?
Yes.
We did receive all the mailers, and then we'll just give you the chance to give us an overview and kind of refresh the public and us.
Sure. So this request is to adjust from the original plan to have the second floor be long-term rentals to short-term rentals. And there was a site visit. Many of you came to see the progress and to walk through the framed out spaces, which are 4 rooms plus a utility room that would be available to rent by the night rather than by the year. And this really came about because of the extensive investment in the building and the surprise of sort of needing to rebuild it from the ground up in ways that we didn't originally anticipate. And once we did demo on the second floor and really understood what the space was all about, because we were beginning to work on electrical and plumbing, it just presented itself as a much better space to do something that tied into the restaurant, so that if people were coming from a distance to have a meal, they could also spend the night. So we're thinking of it more in terms of like boarding rooms where a meal comes with your stay, that kind of thing. And we're just looking to make that adjustment.
Awesome. Any questions from the board?
No.
Okay. Before we open the public hearing, we're just going to review the rules of the public hearing. There's a 3-minute time limit. When speaking, please state your name and address for the record. Only speak during your turn. Don't interrupt people, no side discussions. 1 turn per person to speak to the board. Address comments to the board directly, not to each other. No foul language. And there will be no response to your questions or comments during the public hearing. There'll be no discussion between the public and the applicant during the public hearing. Okay. At this time,
7:03.
I will accept a motion to open the public hearing at 7:03 p.m.
I make a motion.
Second. Motion by Dorothea, second by Brad. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. So now, is anybody here from the public who'd like to comment? Now would be the time. You can either go off of the sheet, or if you'd like to just,
Sign in, please.
If you're here for the public hearing, could you just sign in for us, please? Thank you.
Is there anybody that would like to speak? Any comments?
Yes, my name is Victor Schrager. I live at 1440 County Route 351 in Rensselaerville. I have no idea how you guys are viewing this request, so it's hard to address the issue, other than to say that I think it's a wonderful idea and I hope you approve it.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, moving on. This was referred to the Albany County Planning Board. I'm going to refer to council for their response.
So it was all timely referred, and the Albany County Planning Board's recommendation was to defer to local consideration with no modifications. So that's all in order.
See you guys over there already. Is there any questions from the board at this point?
No.
No, okay. I will now accept the motion to close the public hearing at
7:06.
7:06 PM.
Make a motion?
Motion by Brad, second by Darrell. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
So before we go on, I'll just read the special use permit considerations that the board is to consider prior to voting on it. In considering and acting on special use permits, the board shall consider the public health, safety, and general welfare. The board shall also consider potential environmental impacts and the comfort and convenience of the public in general, the residents of the proposed development, and the residents of the immediate surrounding areas. The board may prescribe conditions and safeguards that may be necessary in order that the results of the action shall, to the maximum extent possible, accomplish the following objectives. Compatibility, that the proposed use is of a compatible character with the surrounding neighborhood and is consistent with the character of such area of the town. The proposed access points are adequate, and vehicular access points are adequate in width, grade, alignment, and visibility. There's adequate parking spaces, that all parking, storage, loading, and service areas are reasonably screened, and that the proposed use together with its sanitary and water service facilities are compatible with the geologic, hydraulic, and soil conditions of the site.
Thank you.
So in keeping those factors in mind, I think it would be ready for the board to take a vote on.
Okay. At this time, I'll now accept the motion to approve and take final action on the Union Hall special use permit.
Make motion.
Motion by Carol,
Second.
second by Dorothea. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. That completes you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you want an audience?
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't stay.
See you, Pete.
See you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
You're welcome.
Next item is the table of land annexation.
Okay.
Well, you should come look at it now.
Assuming these are the new maps?
I like
Yeah,
so.
So we had one issue on the map before. Why don't you just explain what changed and how that issue has been
So,
addressed? Well, I think I see it right there.
yeah, the map before, didn't have the 60 foot from the boundary line. And then we also had my main moved to the middle, I believe.
Yeah, on the
So that-
property.
There you
Someone
go.
requested it.
Suggestion.
Perfect.
Road sewer done.
So they were wrong.
I would say wrong, it's just.
Okay, what was the reaction when you said it to them? Because they had it on the side, like you were saying, but then they didn't have it on the map. But they're like,
Right.
oops.
So I said, we might be misreading it, but that's how I left it.
So does this need to change, like on the application, right, they filled in, it would be 9.91 and 2.1, and now it's 2.26 or something like that, is there
Your
anything that
acreage
needs to change?
adjustment.
Well, we're ultimately approving the map, not the application,
Okay,
and we can modify the application to reflect what's going on here.
And he
But
also,
this is the important part,
okay.
I think he has,
the legal
the
description.
description, they updated that as well, they said.
Yeah, I was checking this out.
Yeah.
This seems to be all in order.
Okay, good.
okay, so at this point, we'll review the map. I'll read off items and we'll take a look. The name of all the owners, adjoining property owners disclosed in the most recent municipal tax records.
We got the proof of taxes.
The tax map sheet, block and lot numbers, scale, north arrow and total acreage involved.
Acreage.
The location and boundaries of the proposed subdivision in relation to municipal boundaries, if any within 500 feet of the property. Contour lines and intervals of no more than 20 feet. The proposed layout of lots, including the approximate dimensions and area of lots, the proposed layouts of streets. Location and identification of existing streets and significant natural features. For example, water bodies, steep slopes, wetland, prime farmland soils, soils of state land importance. Existing permanent buildings, structures, and utilities, if any. All existing restrictions on the use of the land in question. Easements. What is that? Covenants?
Yeah, same thing, covenants.
Covenants and current zoning classification. A description of the proposed street layout, recreation areas, and systems of drainage, sewage, and water supply in the subdivision area. Description of building types and approximate locations within a building envelope. Location and designation of zoning districts and any overlay districts that pertain to the parcel. And such other features as the applicant may deem pertinent. Look good?
Yep.
So, I'll now accept the motion for the action to be classified as a type 2 action and exempt from further review.
Make a motion?
Second.
Motion by Brad, second by Carol. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. And now I'll accept a motion to take final action and approve the Bay Holtz lot line adjustment.
I make a motion.
Motion by
Second.
Laura, second by Dorothea. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Good job.
Thank you.
That's it.
Now you need my map.
Yes, so they need to get signed by the chair, and then you have to file them with Albany County by like 1 or 2. And you have 62 days from the date it's signed to go file it. But we can work with you if you talk to us before the 62 days expires.
Because they already printed my maps.
Yeah, so
Now, so I don't know if you want them now or you
What-
wait.
what we normally do, if you want to leave them here,
Mhm.
Anna can sign them at a time convenient for you when you say I can come the next day, get them and go file it.
Okay, so we need Mylar map, we need it signed, and then go do it, we need to do it all that.
Right.
Okay, all right. Good to know, all right, we'll leave you, there's two, you should need two or one or
We need two.
two? Oh,
Yep,
great,
you'll get one back and we'll keep one here.
excellent. I know you didn't ask for them yet, but they gave them to me.
One of the.
They must have figured since.
They're like,
The
we're
other question
done.
was, yeah, they were.
They were a little.
So, oh, we choose.
For the bottom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you wanna give
Then either
us all of them, Anna can just sign all of them for you.
Okay, good.
I'll-
Just so that you have them, whatever. We'll keep some of the paper copies here also.
Some people, some
Okay.
places do,
Mm,
busier ones.
yeah.
How many?
Yep. Oh, they're good, okay. So she can direct me on to what to do next, where to go. I know it's up to the court buildings and, I think it's like, where I went for jury duty. In Albany.
I don't know exactly, but it is somewhere in that
So I
vicinity.
said I was home park at the Hilton, like I was doing jury duty,
Yeah,
and everything was walking distance.
It is, yes.
Okay,
it's all around there, all government infrastructure.
okay. So that's it, okay. So I'll just, email Anna and ask when we can pick it up and then do the Albany thing.
Yeah,
Okay, and then when do we go to the lawyer after all that? We then go to the lawyer?
whenever you want to.
Why,
Because that-
we don't have
that-
to go there first,
That's
okay.
more of a I can't advise you because I'm just the town's attorney, but it wouldn't hurt you to get them involved early on the process. Sometimes they'll do the filing for you.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard not this one. So I'll let them know where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I'll let them know where we're at and who knows, maybe we'll send you today.
If you pay.
Yeah, everything's a price, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good one, everyone. Good night.
Gracious, Kara.
Thank you. Did you grab my phone?
Oh, no, we have all our stuff back there. We'd be back, the keys are back there. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
I will accept the motion.
Thanks, Val.
Make a motion.
Second.
Miller, second by Carol, all in favor?
All right, all right, great job, man.
Yes.
Sure, I'm in it. You're like a professional.